Power. It's a word we hear often. But what does it truly mean? In its simplest form, power is the ability to influence someone or something. Think about a manager who can approve your promotion. That's power. Consider a government that can raise taxes. That's power too. From everyday interactions to global politics, power is everywhere. Power is about making things happen. It's about having control or influence over situations and people. A teacher has the power to educate students. A musician has the power to move us with their music. Even a child can have power, using their cuteness to persuade their parents. Understanding power is crucial because it affects every aspect of our lives. It shapes our relationships, our communities, and the world around us. By grasping the concept of power, we can better navigate the complexities of human interaction and social structures. Power is not just an abstract concept, it has real and tangible effects on our lives. On a personal level, power dynamics influence our relationships with family, friends, and colleagues. They determine who has a say in decisions and who holds authority. In the wider social context, power shapes our institutions, laws, and cultural norms. It determines who gets elected, what policies are implemented, and how resources are distributed. Power imbalances can lead to inequality, discrimination, and even conflict. On the global stage, power plays a crucial role in international relations. Powerful nations wield significant influence over global trade, diplomacy, and military interventions. Understanding the dynamics of power on this level is essential for comprehending global conflicts, alliances, and the pursuit of peace and stability. Power is not a one-dimensional concept. It's not just about brute force or coercion. Power operates in subtle and complex ways, often behind the scenes and through indirect means. To truly grasp the concept of power, we need to recognize its multifaceted nature. Power can be overt or covert, positive or negative, constructive or destructive. It can be used to dominate and control, but it can also be used to empower and liberate. This essay will delve into the various dimensions of power, exploring its different types, sources, and effects. By understanding the complexities of power, we can become more conscious of its presence in our lives and develop the skills to navigate its challenges and opportunities.
Political power is the ability to influence government decisions and policies. It's held by those in elected office, government officials, and those who can sway public opinion. Think of politicians passing laws or a citizens' group lobbying for change.
Economic power stems from the control of resources and wealth. It's the ability to influence markets, set prices, and control access to goods and services. Large corporations, financial institutions, and wealthy individuals often wield significant economic power.
Social power is based on social status, influence, and networks. It's the ability to shape social norms, influence trends, and mobilize groups. Celebrities, religious leaders, and social media influencers often hold considerable social power.
Informational power lies in the control and dissemination of information. In our increasingly digital age, those who control the flow of information, such as media outlets, tech companies, and governments, hold significant sway over public opinion and decision-making.
Section 5. The Wellsprings of Power. Where does it come from? Power originates from various sources, often intertwined and mutually reinforcing. These sources can be broadly categorized as personal characteristics, resources, relationships, and institutions.
Personal characteristics, such as charisma, intelligence, determination, and communication skills, can be significant sources of power. Individuals with these traits often have the ability to inspire, persuade, and mobilize others.
Resources, both tangible and intangible, are crucial for acquiring and wielding power. These resources include wealth, property, technology, knowledge, and access to information.
Relationships and networks are also vital sources of power. Having strong connections and alliances with influential individuals or groups can amplify one's influence and provide access to resources and opportunities.
Institutions, such as governments, corporations, religious organizations, and educational institutions, are significant sources of power. These entities establish rules, norms, and procedures that shape behavior and distribute power among their members. Section 6. Power in Action. Persuasion, Force, Reward, and Example. Power is not a static entity, it's a dynamic force that's exercised and manifested through various means. Let's explore 4 primary ways in which power is used: persuasion, force, reward, and setting an example. Persuasion is the art of influencing others through reason, logic, and emotional appeal. Effective persuaders can articulate their ideas compellingly, connect with their audience on an emotional level, and build consensus around their views. Force, on the other hand, involves using coercion, threats, or violence to compel obedience or compliance. This is a more direct and often brutal form of power, often employed by authoritarian regimes or in situations of conflict. Reward is a more positive form of influence, involving the use of incentives, benefits, or recognition to motivate desired behavior. This can range from offering promotions and bonuses in the workplace to bestowing honors and awards for outstanding achievements. Setting an example, also known as leading by example, is a powerful yet often overlooked form of influence. Individuals in positions of authority can inspire and motivate others by embodying the values, behaviors, and attitudes they wish to promote. Section 7. The 2 sides of power: positive impacts, negative consequences, and abuse. Power is inherently neutral. It's a tool that can be used for good or ill. The consequences of power depend entirely on the intentions and actions of those who wield it. When used responsibly and ethically, power can be a force for tremendous good. It can be used to promote justice, equality, and progress. Think of leaders who use their power to fight for social justice, protect the environment, or advance scientific discovery. However, power can also be easily abused, leading to corruption, oppression, and injustice. When individuals or groups prioritize their own interests over the common good, power can become a destructive force. History is replete with examples of power abused, from totalitarian regimes to corrupt corporations to abusive individuals. Understanding the potential for abuse is crucial for developing safeguards and promoting accountability. Section 8. Personal power: understanding ourselves and others. Understanding power begins with understanding ourselves.
What are our sources of power? How do we use our power in our daily lives? Are we using it constructively or destructively?
By reflecting on our own relationship with power, we can become more self-aware and responsible individuals. Understanding power also involves understanding others.
Why do some people have more power than others? How do they use their power?
By developing our understanding of power dynamics, we can better navigate our relationships and interactions with others. This understanding empowers us to recognize and challenge power imbalances, advocate for ourselves and others, and promote fairness and equity in our personal and professional lives. Section 9. Power and social dynamics: navigating the currents of influence. Power is not confined to individual interactions. It permeates every aspect of society.
From social movements to political campaigns to corporate boardrooms, power dynamics shape the way we organize, interact, and make decisions. Understanding these dynamics is essential for navigating the complexities of social life.
It allows us to recognize the subtle ways in which power operates, identify the key players and their interests, and anticipate the potential consequences of different courses of action.
By developing our understanding of social power dynamics, we can become more effective advocates for change, build stronger coalitions, and contribute to creating a more just and equitable society.
Section 10. Power in the future: an enduring force. Power is an enduring force that has shaped human history since the dawn of civilization. As we move further into the 21st century, the nature of power is evolving rapidly, driven by technological advancements, globalization, and shifting social norms.
The rise of social media, big data, and artificial intelligence is creating new avenues for acquiring and wielding power. The ability to control information, influence online narratives, and manipulate algorithms is becoming increasingly valuable in our digital age.
Understanding these emerging power dynamics is crucial for shaping a future where technology is used ethically and responsibly for the benefit of all humankind. Section 11. Conclusion: a call for responsible power. Power is an inescapable part of the human experience. It's a double-edged sword that can be used for good or ill. The key lies in understanding its complexities, recognizing its potential for abuse, and striving to use it responsibly. By developing our understanding of power, we can become more conscious of its presence in our lives, make informed decisions about how we use our own power, and work towards creating a more just and equitable world. Let us all strive to be responsible stewards of power, using our influence to uplift others, promote the common good and create a better future for generations to come.